Welcome back to Life at the Outpost. Coming back to you after slightly average loss, I think, against the Waz there over in NZ. We had our bye. We needed finally. We got our rest that was well and truly needed, and another loss. I think third loss in a row. Possibly that makes it. It does, unfortunately.
Look, there was attacking prowess on show.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to fault that, but yeah, the defensive effort from our centres in particular was pretty below par.
Yeah, outside backs. And, we've seen it at the start of the year, right? That was probably one of our biggest issues, I think. The defensive lapses and defensive ability of some of our outside backs and that. Just mistakes here and there or lapses that are led to points. And, yeah, that one, led to five tries.
And it's not even really a case of like rolling the 50-50. It was just like consecutively like taking the obvious bait generally, which is the hard part.
Maybe a little bit of lost faith or something, just the defensive faith or whatever wasn't there in the inside player or something like that a couple times. But yeah, I don't know.
I found that also very often we got done for numbers too. I don't know whether that was a choice or whether that was like a maybe they didn't think they needed to number up as hard on chance as they did. But yeah, I feel like they just were done for numbers every single time they swung wide chance. And Chance just
had that speed, he had that space, and
he got given the one-on-one and he won every single time.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
80% of the time he won.
Yeah, exactly right. But still, it paid off two times.
Too many times for it to
2 to 3 tries.
Point.
The same thing. Yeah,
it's four to the same thing.
Yeah, that's it. It's just too many, really. And look, Drinkwater, I think, started the game very well. Had a really good early game anyway, and then probably just petered off a little bit. But yeah, it was 10 minutes to go or something like that. I think there were 10 points behind, so there was time. But then there was a very average, what the Warriors would still be crying about if the tables were turned, but very average review or bunker review of a try where Tuapiki went up to contest the ball very clearly and obviously. Everyone and anyone saw that it touched his hand, travelled forward into Drinkwater, which any day of the week, in any game, everywhere, is always a knock-on and generally always gets called, but got given the okay or the green light or not acknowledged is probably the craziest part.
And of course, acknowledged after the fact of with the we're sorry.
Yeah, they did they? I didn't hear any more about it.
Sure did.
Oh, that is the worst. That just that's the thing. That's the thing that Warriors fans would cry about is they're like, how and why? Like, we know it's going to happen.
This always happens to the Warriors.
Yeah. They, you see that shit and it's like, well, they would be like, we know it's going to happen and we know it's going to go against us. Bruh. But yeah, this is, I don't know, I just feel like it's telling of the NRL this season. It's just so blatantly incorrect to where it's like, what do you expect? Deal with it. If you want to watch the NRL, deal with it.
I know that it didn't really bear result on the game, but, that try happened and the boys sort of just clocked out.
Yeah, points-wise, we wouldn't have won if, say, you take that off of them, but, man, with 10 points down or whatever it was, with that much time, the potential is there.
They wouldn't have 2 tries, right? So they would be at, 28 points?
Yeah.
28 points or 26 points?
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely there's time.
Yeah.
11 minutes to get a try and a point or even just a try and just still keep trying to play the game. Yeah. When they got dudded by the bunker, it felt very much like they all just put their heads down over it and just fucking...
Which has been what's done us in many a time.
Many a time this year, yeah. It's
many
like
this decade or this last 5 years.
When it looks unreachable, then it's like,
something goes against you.
You look at it like, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
How many times were we in games where we were always called the comeback kings because we had these games and this potential in our games for us to just go to get 4 tries out of nowhere.
Yep.
I hate when I see teams put their heads down like that. It does suck.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I hate the refereeing worse, especially this year. This year has just been
like it's
been unprecedented and like just.
anyone will say it's biased because we're Cowboys fans, but watching it in any game, it's just as infuriating because it's like, what's the point of watching?
We're talking about the Cowboys games in particular, right?
Yeah,
but like we, especially me, like I know that you obviously get shafted by work sometimes, so it's not possible. But like I watch every single game every single week. The amount of refereeing mistakes and particularly touchies, the worst. Doing seemingly nothing. Like, what's the point of even having them if you're not going to use them?
Making the incorrect calls, Belinda Sharp.
Oh man, like it honestly kills me at the moment because the game we love is being just destroyed,
bastardized for what entertainment purposes? I don't know, but
probably sports bet, but
who knows?
Any Ash Kleins in the chat?
That's exactly right. Yeah, but again, take them points off and they still lose. But I don't know. It sours it a bit, makes it a bit harder to cop. But man, Warriors at home always tough. They're doing so well despite their injuries and key players dropping out. Like,
and I will say I never expected us to win this game in Christchurch as well.
It's going to be hard, yeah.
It is. I mean, in most of the area over there, it's snowing.
Yeah, right.
Like in Christchurch and the Southern Islands, man, it is snowing right now. Like,
going
over there this time of year is so tough. Yep. Like, Auckland is hard, but Christchurch, man, it is.
Yep.
It's a tough one.
Unbearable for the boys from NQ anyway. Yeah. Yep.
So I'm not shocked at the result, but at the same time, the things we saw in the game, obviously, the refereeing side of things is disgusting. But the one thing that's hard is when you watch the boys put their head down over it. That is a tough one.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly right. And talking about hard games, it doesn't get any better this week. We are at home. But it is against the full-strength Panthers who just got done in by 1 point last week, so they're going to be looking to bounce back.
They're going to want some...
Yeah.
They're going to want a bit of blood, I think.
Their Origin players are going to be wanting a win. They haven't won in a couple of weeks now, whether it be Origin or NRL. Their side's been done in twice, but,
by teams that they would normally destroy.
Yeah. Cue the Rocky montage music because the odds are just absolutely stacked against them. This is like Rocky versus Ivan Drago spec.
That said, this year we've seen more upsets than any year ever.
True.
Yeah. Ever, I think. Like we're talking ridiculous odds wins. No one gave us a damn hope in hell against the Roosters. I think there was a Titans game, not just the Penrith one. Obviously, that was a whole other ball game too. But there was a Titans game that they won not that long ago as well, where it was ridiculous odds too.
Yep.
Dragons, no one gave them a hope in hell. We've seen some incredible fight from lower teams beating higher teams this year.
Yep.
There's no reason we can't see something similar just from actually locking in and playing the game.
And just sticking into it.
And not just putting your head down when shit goes against you. Yeah. That's the big one.
That's exactly right. That's the one, if taking nothing else from last week, that's all I want to see. And look, it could be a loss. If it was a loss, whatever, but if that's exactly right, you don't see them do that and give up, throw the towel in virtually, then, that's an improvement to me, but
100%.
That's all you want to see is that effort. We've said it that many times before, man. It just
like how many times has it been brought up over the last 2 years where we've been brought up in the same sentence as an 80-minute game?
Yeah,
it's all effort.
Yeah,
and at the end of the day, that's what gets games won. Yep. Whether you're on a winning streak or not, whether you're like in winning form or not.
Yep.
End of the day, it's all effort.
Yep.
It's all effort.
Yep.
So.
Yep. And the games we have won that we shouldn't have, that's exactly what they've shown.
They've been all effort.
Yeah.
They've been 80-minute games.
Yep. But the odds definitely stacked against us. I mean, we are at home. That's the only one saving grace out of everything. But full Panthers squad, they're wanting to bounce back after that embarrassment last week. And it is a JT milestone game. He gets another one. He becomes the first ever Cowboys player to make 300 games for the club, our club, not just one club, but it is all for one club, and first one for us. And I think I didn't actually know that was a stat, that JT hasn't won any milestone game he's played, but we haven't won a milestone game this season for anyone, for any factor, any cause. But yeah, unfortunately, geez, what would you say? 50, 100, 150?
50, 100, 150, 200, 250, and 295.
His most capped performance, which was this year, yeah.
Yeah, 295, which was all losses. So.
Unfortunate. But yeah, like I said, cue the Rocky montage music, man, because they got it all against them. But there's something in the air about it where, like, look, you go and people expect them to lose, but like you brought up before, the upsets this year, I can see. I don't know. I can see something coming. I can feel it. I'm excited for this one just based on the fact it's JT's 300th. I want to see the boys turn up, and I can't wait to see all the pre-game stuff and everything. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling it's going to be a big game.
Wouldn't it be crazy if we had Taumalolo and McKaylee score in the same game?
Oh, that's talking about feeling it in the air, feeling something. Look, I would not be shocked. I'm seeing him go over. I'm seeing the big man go over, but I'm also seeing McKaylee steal a bit of narrative from this one as well. You know what I mean? There's something's going to happen.
I love the idea of it.
Yeah, I don't know what, but something's going to happen in this game. It's going to be mystical. It could be the first 100-point game. Who knows? But I hope not. I hope not. Yeah. Touching on that for JT, like, what an amazing milestone. One club player for our club as well. He hasn't. He came through as a teenager. I think he was in the system he was real young. I remember him. What was he? He was grade above us. So
yeah, 13.
We'd have a couple training warm-up runs for brothers back in the day. He was the grade above, and we'd sometimes play them just to warm up and that before training. And I remember him, whether it was him or his brother Warner, I can't remember, or they called him Warner, but stood on my foot, and from that moment I went, holy fuck, that hurt. This man is going to be a powerhouse in the NRL. he is going to dominate. I don't know, I had a That's So Raven premonition, I feel like, but he's from the get-go, like he stamped his authority on the game, but he's changed the game. I think he changed the way probably forwards, from the era the NRL was in, or where we're at in the NRL, how people looked at forwards and how forwards played. Like before, you had a big body, it was usually a big man, like a big Sam Cassiano or someone, or your old school forwards, George Rose, yeah, you big lads and that. He was probably one to come through, and
I don't think you get the Burgess brothers if you don't have Jason Taumalolo.
Yeah, exactly right. Like something to model off. Like he walked
so that those guys could run.
Yeah. Literally. Or he ran. He ran the whole time.
He ran the whole time. Really,
someone so like mobile, such a big body. He had ball playing ability, but so mobile.
And let's also be honest. Both of those two types of big bodies resulted in premierships.
Yeah.
For both clubs.
Yep, exactly right. The game sort of changed as well around how he played. Was he? I think when him and Cronk both had that Dally M. I don't know. Was that the first one to be a dual Dally M?
A dual Dally M, yeah.
I don't know if there was one ever before that. So that just goes to show, like, going up against Cronk, who also absolutely killing it, matching him for the Dally M points, or being Dally M winner in that.
Forwards getting a shot at Dally M in general is
insanity.
Crazy.
Yeah, insanity.
It's like halfbacks and fullbacks, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Really.
Always, yeah, the men that are doing it. But he was instrumental. I know Morgan was a very big part of that 2017 run, sorry, to the grand final against Melbourne there. But JT was just as, if not as, more instrumental in that. Definitely. That was his peak. We'd seen him a couple of years ago sort of start to peter off through injury and that. Just needing to maybe tweak how he played and how he was managed. They finally the last year or two found that. And
ironically, they also managed to do that in the hardest possible setting for a forward there has ever been in the NRL.
Exactly right, man. Like, and it's the game's only gotten far. Like, it's almost like they've based it off the way he played. When he was coming through and absolutely dominating. They've gone, rightio, we need the whole game.
And playing as a forward now, like, all you want to do is eat food and get big and be big and just be a behemoth.
Yep.
And you can't do that anymore.
You need to be JT of 2016, 2017. You know what I mean? You need to be that type of forward. Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough to play a forward in the NRL now. Like, it's always been about being the bigger and the harder man for sure.
Yeah.
But now it's like a whole different ball game, and for him to be able to do that at the age he's at now, and also still make it to 300 games, it's nothing short of incredible.
Yeah, 100%.
It truly does make him the greatest player for the Cowboys. You know, he is the most capped now, and now he'll make 300, and that'll be the first person to play for 300 in the Cows, right?
Yeah. First ever Cowboy to play that many games. That's exactly right.
He will arguably go down as one of the greatest, if not the greatest, Cowboys of all time.
Yep. And I think so much more in the tank as well. The Cowboys actually put up a post yesterday it might have been, of all his stats, all the records he's broken, and then records he's set.
The meters one really just like it was like being shot. I was like,
it's insanity. Yeah, you know, like most meters run in a season, most meters by a forward to date, stuff like that. Like, I'm not going to say unsung hero. Like, he's definitely been praised in that, but it's just, in, like you said, today's game, it's so easy to let that sort of pass you by, those stats, but insanity. And like you just said, man, I think probably at this point now, comfortably the greatest Cowboy there's been, that we've had. We've had other amazing players that have led us to victory and stuff, or done some crazy stuff, but just the fact that what we've seen and what we've still yet to see. Like, I'd love to see him play for another season. I'd love to see him play for another 2.
I was going to say, and what we're still seeing.
Yeah, exactly right. Who's to say he doesn't make 350? Would be insanity. But anything from here for him, got to be proud. He's got to be stoked on what he's done. He seems like a very humble dude, mind you, as well. So I'm sure he doesn't eat it up that much. But end of the day, being great for the game, and amazing for the Cowboys as a club. So good on him. Very stoked for him. Really hope they can get the win this weekend. He needs one, and I don't think he he wants to hold out for the 350th. So it's going to be huge. I think I just saw before too that it's a sold out game, which obviously doesn't mean every seat's going to be taken, but every ticket's been sold, so there is that potential for it to be nearly fully packed, if not fully packed.
And still a potential for it to be an upset.
Yeah, exactly right. It's going to be huge. Cannot wait for that tomorrow. But huge, amazing. Other news around the club, however, though, I'm hearing whispers about Cole Felt.
A lot of whispers
on that. Yep. Being let go. Sorry, had to have a swig of Russ energy there. Being let go of or of his contract. I think he requested to be let go, but being released from his contract at St. Helens there, and looking to come back to the NRL. Whether that be with us, with the Cowboys, who knows? What form that may be in, who knows? I think he wants to play more, but geez. Like, what do we do? What do we do if we do sign him? Like,
where can we put you?
Yeah, exactly right. We've just signed Katoa, we've just signed Ramey, and we've had a plethora of outside backs.
Man. It really is.
And man, look, he could do a job in a pinch if needed, but I don't think he's not the first choice anymore. I think even if he stayed, like, he might be bordering, you know what I mean? Bordering other people sort of taking that spot. So who knows? It'd be great. It'd be great to have him come home and do like a return tour sort of thing for a year or two. You know, the James Tamau, as you said before, like on the other podcast. Yeah,
he'll always have. I mean, it's not a big deal. Like he'll always have a home here, no matter what. He'll always have a home here, and I'm sure that whether he stays on and plays, or whether he does stuff like Jimmy's doing now, you know, like doing all the community stuff and
local stuff, pathways stuff. And things.
Pathways is a big one, and I think there's going to be all of the young fellas will benefit from that big time. So There's got to be something at home for Felty.
Yep. Yeah. I agree. I think so. I think we've definitely got to definitely give him something somewhere, and whether it be a contract to play, or whether he plays somewhere else for a year and then comes back in some sort of role for the club, probably needs to happen. I think we sort of owe it to him. We owe that much to him, really. Probably in some not so great contract rumor news, though. I saw something today. Supposedly, Sam McIntyre, maybe departing to the Warriors.
To the Warriors, and it makes sense too. That's the worst part.
Yeah, it's where there's smoke, there's fire. Like there's a forest fire almost. They're losing Barnett. They need someone big, but they need someone that can ball play and stuff as well. He's got a motor in him. He's good. The thing that confuses me, I thought we re-signed him for a couple of years, but maybe time's just flown, and this is the end of that. Maybe 2026 was the end of that re-signing. He's just been so damn good outside of injury for us.
That's the thing. I mean, I'm surprised we've let him go as well, because we're not really that well off for bodies in that
bodies,
area.
Forwards, like people with motor, but people with go, and they can get in. Like he's a cookie cutter. Ruben Cotter, just probably a bit bigger, but I don't know. It's confusing.
We just don't have a lot of replacement for it. That's all.
Yeah, not ready to go anyway.
Unless there's something that's not been talked about yet
in the works. Who knows? Yeah. But geez.
That's a bit of a tough one.
Yeah, there's not that many around the league available. Pardon me.
That's the main one. Yeah.
So
unless they're assuming that Ramian slots in to that, but that's not the trade-off I had in mind.
Yeah, and
that is not the trade-off I had in mind.
I don't have faith his body stands up to it. Taking some hard carries and stuff like that, or as many as we've seen McIntyre do. But
also, I don't know. Can it even be that way, because Katoa's on the other side, and they're going to want to play Ramian outside Katoa.
Yeah, yep. Keep that pairing together.
I don't know, that's an old one. That's going to have to be an interesting one to watch play out.
Yeah, yep. Hopefully the rumor was it may be getting announced in the coming weeks. I think is it the end of June is when they've got to sign or do stuff to break?
August.
All right, start of August, maybe. Maybe it's July, sorry. But yeah.
It's end of July, so end of July and start of August. So,
yep. So yeah. Coming weeks, by the sounds of it, we may hear something. God, I hope not. I hope what we hear is that we've re-signed him, even if it's a year deal or something. But give him something. He's been so good. He's been so good for us the last couple seasons.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It could be like a 2028 thing.
Yeah. True. Hopefully not. But then again, bringing it back around in some sort of positive re-signing news, Peyton's finally inked a deal. 2 years. 2 years. And look, I'm happy with 2 years personally. Look, I think 3 or more would have been a little bit crazy, would have been a bit too much.
And 1's probably a little too little.
Yeah, little. I mean, what's the point at 1? But yeah, 2 years, I think they've shown faith in him. They've gone, look, you've done what you've done so far. We think you can do more. And he's probably at that point now where the justification for the team he's built is there. So if he can do something with it, then good stuff. Everything you've done up to this point is finally bearing fruit. If you can't, then look, you've had far too long, because by the end of 2028, the 2028 season, he'll be the longest coaching Cowboys coach.
Cowboys,
sorry.
Yeah,
for the Cowboys.
Coach,
so he will have had the longest tenure here. I think he's just edging out. It's either Graham Murray or Paul Green. I think it may be Graham Murray was the second.
Paul had too short a stint.
Yeah. I think.
I feel like we just remember Paul's stint more because of the grand final.
What I think it was possibly the fact they axed him mid-season. Was what would have done him in. But Murray was probably at the moment the longest standing one. So, that's it. As much as people have liked to put the blame on him, we've had up and down seasons.
And Henry was shorter than Green, right?
Similar, I think. Henry's another one I think they got rid of mid-season, possibly, or it was pretty abrupt. But look, we've been like yo-yo. We've had yo-yo seasons. We've had shit season, good season, shit season, good season, shit season, good season. This should be the good season run, I think, based on that. But yeah, if look, at the end of that 2 years, we can't string two decent seasons, pretty good decent seasons together. I think,
yeah, maybe time to look elsewhere.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly right.
Give someone else a go.
Yeah, exactly. It is easy to forget, through all the negatives and that, but I think a lot of people have forgotten just how many great players he's debuted, brought on and given a go, and that are killing it now. Chester, Purdue, Nanai, Neem, all these players that are mainstays in our team now.
I suppose you can also technically probably say Drinky as well.
Yeah, I think he did get Drinkwater to the club, did he not?
Not only did he get Drinkwater to the club, but he also put faith in Drinkwater over...
I'll have to check. It may have been toward the end of Green's tenure, I think, man. But either way, sorry.
Faith was put in him over Hammer.
Got him to what he's doing now, being that fullback, that first choice fullback, killing it. So you're exactly right. There's a host of names, you know what I mean, that he's given a shot or seen something in, and even some of them have gone off to other clubs, whatever. Dearden's the other big one. Before I move too far on, he has been instrumental in unlocking him, what the Broncos saw in him, but couldn't. He turned
Dearden into an Origin player.
Exactly right. Yeah, exactly right.
He did what we thought. Andrew, we would have thought would have turned in. Tom did into an Origin player for anyone.
Yep.
McCulloch, that is.
Yep.
But Todd did it.
Yep.
So
bringing Chad or getting Chad, and that's what sort of steadied us, because we had a good couple year run after our grand finals runs or contentions. 2017. After 2017, it all started to fall. We lost JT. It was a pretty dark few years, to be honest.
To be honest, I'll also say it as well that even though Chad didn't have the best end to his career with us.
Yeah.
With his playing ability.
Yep.
He was a big deal for the mental of the players.
That's what righted the ship, I think. It turned everything around, and it got us on some sort of path, and we've been following that ever since. We've been trying to maintain it anyway, but yeah, it's just been that rickety, good year, shit year sort of thing. So
look at them all taking up golf, man. It's just everyone. Yeah, I mean they really. Chad did really give us the positive thing with Chad was that he gave us so much positive mental energy. Yeah,
bringing the team together,
definitely
a bit. Which it did seem very disjointed.
But that's not possible without Peyton either.
Yeah, exactly right. Which stems from Peyton signing him. So, I think I like it. I like the 2 years. I like we're keeping him, but I like the 2 years, and I think I think both parties would agree. But I think it's fair that at the end of that 2 years, if we haven't done anything, then probably not going to do anything.
It gives him the opportunity to continue the run of the yo-yo.
Yep.
Yeah, we do good this season.
Yep.
We do not so great next season, sure.
Yep.
What you do in that next season defines you, I think.
Yeah, yep. But, agreed. Yeah. I think that's right. To kick him out now, where we are at this point anyway, I think would be fruitless, because we would be starting again. We'd be gambling on bringing someone new in for starters, but then when we have a shit 2 or 3 seasons initially, and we go, shit, we should have kept Peyton. We should have seen what we could do.
And also, he's not had a bad coaching run this year by any means. So you got no stat to prove it. So.
The boys have really turned up when it's mattered.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, it has been a couple runs the last month, but yes, we've overall we've done well. And
I feel like it's not even, you can't even really blame this last month anyway on Todd either. We've lost we finally got a halves combo that's working.
Yeah. Yep.
And then an injury.
Yep.
It happens to every team.
It happens. Yeah, you've just got to tread water, stay afloat.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. So good to see Toddy for the next couple of years. I think we get a bit of stability, at least, bit of stuff we can build on, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's not too many more experiments of Purdue to 6 again, unless it's out of sheer necessity. But in this 2 years, I should say, in the next 2 years. But
it wasn't awful this week. It wasn't awful, but man,
we know it doesn't always work. We know it doesn't ever really work.
It's just
Anyway, big game. It's going to be a big game tomorrow. Next week, Next week we have our second bye, which is good. We do need that. Just leading into Origin and that. Won't have much to talk about when we come back, but yeah, I think well-needed rest. If we can get a win in this one, give it all, leave nothing on the table. We've got a rest next week, if nothing else. So, yeah, should be good. I think that's probably about it, though, in terms of Cowboys news for the moment. Nothing else from you.
That's pretty much it.
That's it. Well, as always, go give us a like, Instagram, Facebook. Go listen to us or watch us on YouTube. Listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, Life at the Outpost podcast. For now, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers.